Oh, howdy all, grab yourselves a beer, it is time for some Path of Exile discussion. Today I want to talk about how you can get some value out of your essences that you've looted, and ones that you don't have any particular plans on crafting with during the current league. So, I've got no projects that involve using a lot of essences in this league. Some people, however, will make a very determined attempt to craft something absolutely spectacular that has one of the essence exclusive mods on it. Or alternately, they'll find a productive way of hitting random items. Particularly Elder Weapons are a good choice of this, with Essences of Zeal or Essences of Contempt, where you can then try to get something that's really good by just slamming it over and over again, just repeating the same essence roll over and over again until you hit something that's great. In any case, I'm not looking to do any of that crafting. What I'm looking to do is sell my essences to the people that are doing that crafting. And buying essences is a pain in the ass because a lot of people post them and then forget that they've posted them. My strategy for essences is that I have a look at what I've got and I have a quick appraisal. I have no deafening essences and I have no corruption only essences. And if you have a look at the PoE.Ninja aggregation, economy aggregation site, which I'll just transition to here, you'll see that the most in-demand essences at the moment are Essences of Dread, Shrieking are 13, and Deafening are 34. Those are used to craft plus weapon range weapons for Cyclone. They also have a couple of other uses as well. So they're pretty good. A lot of people want them. People pay a lot for them. And then everything sort of tails off pretty aggressively from that. If we have a look at the Shrieking Essences, which is the highest tier I've got, you'll see that they cap out at 13 Chaos and then they drop off quickly. So what I do here, and I highly recommend this because it's a fairly passive way of picking up trades from people that are desperate for a given essence. I just set my essence tab, public, and I set an exact price on everything in it. Now, the most valuable item that I've got in there currently is less than 10 Chaos. It'd be, if I had a Shrieking Essence of Dread, that would be more than 10. So I'm just going to sit this at 10 Chaos. Then I'll jump into a map. Let's just pretend that I was running this map. Run this map, run this map, run this map. And then, after an hour, some of these may have sold. Some of them may not have. After an hour, drop it down by a C. Go and run a few more maps. Assume that some of them sell. At the moment, I don't have enough of a supply for it to be all that competitive. But you will find that by doing this, the essences that you've already looted just from normal gameplay, some of them will sell, and this will be a source of currency for you. Sometimes you will find that you'll miss a market swing. You might have Essences of Dread that you're selling for, say you had a Shrieking Essence of Dread, you had it listed for 13 Chaos, it didn't sell, you drop it to 12, it still doesn't sell, then the next day you come in and suddenly you get hammered by 30 people wanting to buy it all at once. That means that overnight the price has gone up on them, and that's fine. You were happy to sell it at 12 the previous day, you may as well just still sell it at 12 today. So that will happen sometimes, but you'll end up still liquidating a currency item you weren't going to use. Ultimately, there's a whole lot of essences that just won't sell. The lowest 4 tiers, these are just basically leveling items only, and that's fine. Just keep pushing down, and eventually you'll sell the sellable ones, and the unsellable ones won't move. Lastly, you don't need this to be in an essence tab. If you've just got a premium tab, you can do that too, and it will help you. If you do pick up any better essences while you're mapping, don't throw them in this tab. Just throw them into a bulk tab until the next time that you do a sorting, and then reset your price fairly high. Anyways, that's all I got on that. Hopefully it's something that will help both people that are just naturally playing the game to make a little bit of currency selling their spare essences, and will also help crafters acquire bulk quantities of some of these essences by just putting more of them on the market. Got any questions? Fire away below.